Cool Marge is back with another video on what sold and what profit did we make. This is what I sold last weekend. Kind of an eclectic collection of things this week, and so let's just jump right in. So we've got this set of books. It's five very old books that sold for $24.95. I have about $1.50 in them, and the fees will probably range about $4 on that. Sold this record album, Tycoon. Now, records are very hot now, but I've been buying them up for probably close to a decade. So I used to be able to get huge boxes of them for $3. So I probably only have about a quarter in this record, and it's new and sealed. I sold it for $12.95. Fees might be close to $2 on that, and it'll ship for about, I think it's $3.89 is what that'll ship for. Sleepers, I think it's a BBC show. I sold that for $22.95. I had $1 in it, and the fees are around $4. And it will ship media rate, probably low 3s or high 3s, depending on whether it's above a pound or not. This was pretty exciting. I got this ham radio at auction just last week. I paid $5 for it, and I had tested it beforehand, so I knew that it worked. This sold for $172.48. Fees will probably be between the $15 and $20 range on that. Shipping, same thing, probably around $20, but I'll get you the exact numbers on that. Let's look at Age of Empires. I pick these up all the time. They sell very quickly. This is Age of Empires 2. It sold for $14.95. I paid $1 for it, and fees will be about $2. It'll ship first class, probably in the low 3s. We got this Paddington Bear DVD. I have 50 cents in it. I sold it for $6.95. Fees will be about $1.50, and that'll ship media rate as well. These glasses have been sitting a while. These are antique, real gold frame glasses. And so these sold for $32.95. I had $1 in them. Fees will probably be about $5 on that, and it'll ship first class, probably in about the $4 range for shipping. We've got a Hallmark Ornament. I deal in vintage ornaments. The Hallmark ones go pretty well. This one has been out there a little while. It sold for $9.45. I have $2 in it. That's about what I pay for my, I try to keep my ornaments at about $2 a piece when I buy them, or less. And then the fees will probably be about $1.50, and this one might be about $4 or so to ship. All right, this was a set of DVDs that sat for a long time. I had dropped the price way down to $5.95. I had 50 cents in them. It's 2 DVDs. Fees will be in the low dollar range. It'll ship for media rate $3.19. So not much meat on that bone, but it's sold and out of here. Game Informer magazine. I have several of these still. I paid roughly 50 cents a piece for these. I think I bought probably about 40 of them for about $20. This sold for $9.95. Fees will be close to $2, and it also will ship for probably in the low 3s. All right, this Tom Petty lot sold. This was I think six Tom Petty CDs, and this I have $3 in this lot. That's what I paid. The fees will be about $5. It's over a pound. It goes me, so shipping will be close to $4 on that, I believe. This Oil Tycoon game, it sold for $7.95. I have 50 cents in it. The fees will be in the low dollar range, like maybe $1.25, $1.50, something like that for fees, and it'll go pretty light first class, maybe $3.50 to $4 for shipping on that. This has been sitting a long time. This box is full of Gerbil angel bells. I'm going to pull out one of them so you can see it. It's a lot of 29 of them. They're all from like a different year. And I paid $20 for this lot, golly, almost a year ago. It sold for $104.75. Fees will be about $15, and shipping I anticipate to be around $15 to $20 on that. I sold this lure. Grab that. This is from a lot of lures that I offered. If you watch one of my other videos, I offered 20 bucks for all of his lures, and I got him. So this has about 75 cents in it. It sold for $15.95. Fees will be about $2.50. They're super light, so it'll ship for under $4. We've got this Quake game. It's a PC game. I sell the Quake games pretty often. This one sold for $8.95. I had 50 cents in it. Fees are probably about $1.50, and again, probably going to be about $4 to ship. So not a whole lot of profit there, a little bit, but that one I think was sitting for a little bit. This is pretty neat. I sold this vintage movie camera. Now these I'm selling as parts as is, untested. I got a box of them for $5, and I think there might have been 5 or 6 cameras in it. So I only have $1 in this camera. It sold for $33.50. Fees will probably be around $3.50, $4. And the shipping, I'm going to see if I can get this packaged up real well, bubble wrapped real well, and then probably put in a flat rate envelope. So shipping might be about $8 or so on it. But as long as you put items like this in parts and repair and make it very clear that you're selling it as not working, I have not had any problem. You never want to sell something and just say, hey, it's untested, because if all you say is I didn't test it, but you don't spell out that it is broken and for parts, and this thing might work perfectly fine. But to cover yourself from a possible item not as described, which is one of the worst things that can happen to sellers. Buyers get something and say, hey, this thing doesn't work. And you said, saying it's untested isn't enough. You have to flat out say, this thing is busted. It has to be in the category of parts and repair. And sometimes you still have people trying to return items like that. But that would be a false INAT. INAT is the acronym for item not as described. So I have very, very few returns in my business because I'm super clear when something is not working. So that's how I sold that, and that's how I've listed all of them. And the thing is, with camera people want to take it apart and clean it and get it all working great anyway, and they might even just want parts off of the thing. And they may just want to collect it. They might not even care whether it works or not. But just always be honest in your descriptions, and you'll be just fine. We got another Christmas ornament because 'tis the season. This is a Thomas Kincaid, sold for $11.95. I had $2 in it, and fees will probably be about $2. And yeah, probably about $4 to ship that bad boy. And finally, I sold a big box game, Army Men. It sold for $31. I have $2 in it. Fees will be around $4. This will ship priority because I'll bubble it up real nice because it's a collectible game in a nice box. And so this will ship priority probably $8 to $10. So I'm going to go ahead and get things ready to ship, and then we'll come back and summarize. Okay, I'm back, and we've got everything packaged up. Good to go tomorrow. And so again, this to recap, I'm a reseller on eBay. I'm Cool Marge, and we had a pretty good weekend. I believe this came out to roughly $340 in profit. And again, if you like this kind of information, this kind of video, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.